Church steeples, with their towering presence, have always captured our attention and stood as iconic symbols of architectural beauty. But what purpose do these magnificent structures serve? Are they mere ornaments, or do they have a deeper significance? Join us as we delve into the fascinating origins and meanings behind church steeples, exploring their heights, symbolism, and their prevalence across the globe. Imagine standing in front of a majestic church with an imposing steeple. The sight of it can't help but fill you with awe and wonder. These steeples serve multiple purposes, both symbolic and practical in nature. Let's start with their symbolic representation. Steeples act as a powerful symbol of divine presence, reaching towards the heavens and reminding us of our spiritual journey. Reverend Susan Johnson beautifully described it as a symbol of hope, enlightenment, and the aspirations of the congregation. Beyond symbolism, steeples also bring a sense of architectural balance and harmony to the overall design of a church. They add verticality, creating a visual focal point that complements the horizontal elements of the building. This combination of elements creates a grandeur that inspires awe and reverence among visitors. In addition to their visual impact, church steeples often serve practical purposes within the community. Many steeples house bells that fulfill various functions. The bells can mark time, call people to worship, celebrate important events, or even act as warning signals, resonating through the neighborhood. Historically, steeples have played a crucial role in town and city landscapes, acting as distinguishable landmarks. They help people navigate their surroundings, providing a sense of identity and community. As Samuel Johnson, the architectural critic and urban planner, aptly put it, church steeples offer a comforting reference point in an ever-changing urban landscape, making cities feel familiar and connected to history. When it comes to the height of church steeples, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. The height varies based on architectural style, building codes, and the desired visual impact. Some steeples reach astonishing heights, like the world-renowned Cologne Cathedral in Germany, standing at approximately 157 meters, 515 feet. In contrast, smaller chapels may have more modest spires, like the St. Michel d'Aiguillon Chapel in France, which stands at just 82 feet tall. However, it's important to remember that the height of a church steeple is not solely determined by aesthetics. Local regulations and safety considerations also come into play. Factors such as wind resistance, seismic activity, and proximity to airports can restrict the maximum allowable height. Safety codes, like those established by the Federal Aviation Administration in the United States, aim to prevent potential hazards to air traffic. While church steeples are undeniably iconic, it's worth noting that not all churches around the world feature these architectural marvels. The inclusion of a steeple often depends on architectural style and denominational preferences. Architectural styles influence the design choices of churches. Gothic or Renaissance architectural movements tend to incorporate steeples due to their emphasis on verticality and grandeur. In contrast, buildings with a minimalist or modern aesthetic may opt for a simpler approach, without the inclusion of a steeple. Denominational preferences also play a role. Some denominations, such as the Roman Catholic Church, traditionally include steeples as an integral part of their architectural design. Others, like certain Protestant or non-denominational churches, prioritize a simpler exterior, focusing on creating meaningful interior experiences. In conclusion, church steeples have both practical and symbolic significance. They serve as beacons of hope and spiritual connection, adding architectural harmony to buildings. While their heights vary, they always leave a lasting impression on the urban landscape. However, it's essential to remember that not all churches incorporate steeples, reflecting the diverse architectural choices and denominational preferences that shape our world.